wabo din akire bebi a wo frefi na wabo nipa kro ndin na yetie ni na ewia ne apanyum kama bi ne agba ma omo nyina ha me anso me wo me request ameye me producer and me technical team nso ewo omo request me sure pa enti ye eno no be ye part 1 ene na part 2 no na chese ye ba be ko professional yaka school sem de na ye ba be ka adwuma asem na ye no na ye ba be hwe ye ne obi a oye chartered accounting practitioner osan ye chartered tax practitioner ba be di nkomo say ye ne obi oye nsenchironi edi nkomo da ye ne obi nso a oye welder edi nkomo ene no ye ko business for side ye ko accounting ye ko tax na ya hwe se akwanya ben ne wo ho se oba epese oye accountant opeso oye tax practitioner kwan ben so no obefa obetumi akodu saa mpempenso no na eno ho enkomo ne yebedi nti hu se ne program ne de ye packed ni nyina echi ne yebesen bie phone lines na to ho wo makwanya bia wo question bia opeso obisa asembise bia wo ho bibichi wadwen so anasa opese wo kire wadwen pu ewo djuma ye di ne nkomo a yebedi ho a ekwanya da ho ena maka no ye phone lines no 055 305 2363 055-305-2363 ubetumi afre ewe ya Daakye dwuma so ya wa kwesi 12 midday na yebetumi no edu enkomo enti ubetwa yemriti wa bi ye ba na ye de dwuma ya hyase me a me di dwuma ye frame James Acquandah me ne me ebu producer Mufti ena technical team no so social media handles no so bia minia Mohammed na handle ni na antina chese na the full team na ye di djuma wi enti wutie ye ya ewo ha na chese 98.7 ewo radio video no so se wo hwe ewo online so anase chese ye Facebook page e baaka 98.7 FM anase YouTube page baaka FM online ewo YouTube bebi a wo bia no obetumi asend ye message ye hu bebi a utie ye free anase wo follow ye free na ye modin ye nso ye ma shout out kakra na onso de ahwe how far ana yesa medasi nti ye beba sisi a na ya hyase
Download exclusives from hitsgh.com.
Entina yedi enkomo na ebe hihye so no ebe san ama obia akwaba eba Baraka 98.7 FM ewo ye Daakye dwuma so ye yedi enkomo Saturdays na me aduma Saturday bia no me de bia no pa nondu ekosi premtobre 10 am to 12 noon ena yeshia ewo ye Daakye dwuma so yedi enkomo efa ye educational or academic choices yedi enkomo nso fa ye professional choices ehu intisa abofra no wo fie na wo hwe anase wo pese wo boa no na ewo kwan obefa so etu mpun na adusuan mu na adusuan be konkan ebio nso bia na professional edwuma pese o ye no onim dia na chese ye kan na chese course cross okoye ne senior high anase okoye tertiary no wonim ebi nso o se me dia mesua ade na wiu na mmom pese me kosua nsan edwuma me pese meto aso school dia san edwuma bia wo ho bia ne ye wo ho course se wo school obi pene dia ne practical ye dia no nso ho nkomo ntina weeks bia atwam kono say ye di nkomo fa welding ho na no de yinya ye nua ba bi Mary oni ye be di nkomo pa. It was very interesting. Ene te say dem di kankan no ye part 1 de ye ba be di nkomo afa meye BC post BEC ho na question ne say BEC na ekọ sen meka say ekoyi if we say this year no yenya incident biasa yan shede nya incident biasa na meka say largely no so far we monitor social media anyway. I think say incident bi anyewe. I mean that is subject to confirmation of the relevant authorities. Na yebehwe say yebe this ampense mu na LC din kan bo addition for motro BC na baso omo aya de pa say omo enya time esua ade de bo am ho ekotro exam no na yanti asamboni bia to the best of our knowledge yebesa so ada acheche for examination officials, police for security services for prisons fire omuna play different rules awofo no so monsoma ya modie ewo maya de se mo bo ankwala no Sunday me ne mami bi di nkomo oso me ba no betru na mesioki ene asam papa anti mesrew hwese wonfa adwuma bia nlodu no bebri because we yes na chese wo ya den aha no oso de bi mimpo de odu form 3 na me like adwuma bebri ho a me ma ni twa so e de ma ni aketwa ni aketwa na yes adwuma na enyo no e na yes adwuma no na mesioki enti likely abufra no sigina o me twen ne be me say asema ma me kan no until one more free time meboa or say I am missing you don't have any excuse. So one more free time self-suade na kwotro dia. The only thing you can do is obesuani ye na pass ye. But okoko dia agro wanye serious. Your mother will be disappointed in you. Enti bomodin na kire ho hwese. Ubenya very good grade. Ubenya single aggregate. Aha na eno no wunim say o first choice there edem o first choice amfa kra na o second choice there be den eno so ebetum ama na bibia ye kama na eno na chiru na say ye ka well wishes asem enti yaka omu na din largely enti omo amukotro ye from the various schools wo in Sawama Dojiri municipality no mu no ye ma omu na trinkwa fiso maya de nana osejan cluster of schools enkwala ye beba say kitani ha ebenye wa hojo ha ye beko nsawom emi bi munso se early basic school good foundation St. Peter's mission school Father Wiggers last week mi refio munso me san kai enkwala na wo na control exams na ye mamuti nkwa na yebo mpa say result in beba no na result no a very good result yen na will be very proud of na ye wie eno sa no medi kan say wa wie no sisi a wokofie no e so ma ho ba mfaso ma wa wofu fi say omo free usa wenya time esua wadi wenya time arrest yesisi ho a de akwa exam be se months asem sisi a de wo fie akosi say August na September you be free so we are result na ba wakọ check nti school selection nso ni nti school we na unya ya na some more statistics senior high no this time and I said that time nti I was say ye ma your parents e feel your presence I was say ye ma ye so e ba mfaso e ma yawofo ene ye nuanom enye se we wie BC nti afi de wa be ye magaji ana sa wo de wo na oyo ogboro wo fie nti sisi ade ye nka wasem debut na o ma me no papa na mo show kra no so mo nka so mo yogboro ni oga madam enti e so ma ho eden e ba mfaso ubetine fie ubeboa enye sa time we na wo ye nnamfosem yes last days are dangerous obi eni fie enti ene omukọ ya na mekọ akwhye hemfa me ni madam fo ekodi nkomo we oko debi ye be hwe no nso kakra fi se enfantifo se kase wokan the bigger opportunities are still ahead of you. I feel no obeko senior high school. Enti ubenya abotre ubeboa wo fie. Mwana uboa wo fie no. Huni se enye se wo ye parents favor enche result beba. Placement beba. Na placement beba die parent beko akwaji ye friends prospectus. Se unim prospectus no de ekomu a koto white shirt say trousers ni skirt color we basics to we see ni nyina no ya ade free parent ni botom enti saa pepa na ye pese ye maame ne ye papa enya ede to saa nyoma ne man no ye man reflect e wo somo a ye besomo mo saa time mu na za odi ye nka wasem usori a wodi uti afam ukohye mu a obi ada na waba na time so na ukonya admission na chese o se ono wa muafie ebia okodwa so akoton ade okọ adwuma mo se hwe ekire ba me usuo da bi unso agya ho enti adwuma no ye no so agya adwuma no behwe fie dia se ne na chese onye sika obetumi dia ato saa nyoma na ma meboa enti yen hwe se bebre ye ho ase ye benya abotre ya som ya boa ye de ani di nso ama ya wofo ene mpanimfo a ye ne omote na ye firi hɔ a na enkomo no ye de befa ne hin ye de beko ye school selection any placement honsem any the conversation around eno ye betwe hu kakra bi ye ba ye de no ebeto aso
no super so time to do shady the by time to sacra get up and do something good for yourselves then bring you up mother say ye and you be blah blah. Get up and do something good for yourselves the time and time wait for no man and you be blah blah. Share everything to know ourselves. Papa Yanson was the guy just was and the fire so I say, oh, now we're looking at another day with the time to do. Many of you are in the dump, the really warm mother, say, you be a rabbi. And the tampa, I will be and then tampa. Even missing no super. So time will do, shady. You know the time when you so cry. The rest of the time is precious, you don't waste it. Man, longer of our go places. You get cases, go face it. My mind took it, share a pair of track of fuck heaven, quarrel call. Now my ball for 47, one support. Now open on your mixing the Jesus, untonable no master, no still out on your video. Live your life at it, chase your dreams. Leave a mark, make you no just exist. Action, wake up, now or never. Don't die as a waste man, none of the Auntie Rabbi, when so what does man, yes I check. Trust no doors, a man reply this. This be the time go free do more things. In the cemetery you're full of fun for few dreams. Time no day. I will be and then tampa. You better be seen no so far. So time no day, shady. You know the time when you so crowd. Time no day. Me maka wo, mamu ni. Mission so do me maka wote mamiti ni bi pressure wa mudu me maka wo mamu ni bi mission so mamu wote mamiti ni bia minyo te uskato ofra wako odo wa do ni bi ai la time no dey ebenyu matu nyame so masubo Kuti marasta no turn a time to do. Belly be I and tampa. A time to do. I will be I and tampa. A time to do. Even the mission no so far. So time to do. Shade. Even the time when you so crowd. Time to do.
Download exclusives from Hits.
Watch a makumemu achal papa.
Aha.
Kada modawa na mabwa leta obidowa. Aya dudoni bio. Mama kasanchal samodawa. Home girl dudoni bio.
Ye do wintina ye no disa enkomo we ewo yendachi Baraka 98.7 FM. Na enen komo no make say in two parts. First part no BEC post BEC discussion and ye di hon komo na we are na ya hwe your career options in accounting and as accountancy na eno so ye guest ye ne no be disa enkomo no na ye shall say with the post BEC enkomo no they all say ye hwe say ye be ye na and America say the next step no for now no school selection, school and course selection, any placement beba after the results. Na enra no pa make I say your morning show it was a very interesting discussion. Mitie pa na mpenifo di nkomofa BC ahomboano bi kofa PT bi fa school placement. It was an interesting discussion. Na o de fan say na die nso eno nto aso. Now, this time round, no system nasa. Yeah, time the NHS say, "Oh, kwa exam na we ye school and we course selection and sawatro." Internet no die, unimpa he wakwa fa. I'm just mentioning in no particular order. Me bokeke wakwa fa Brig Girls wakwa choose St. Rose's wakwa fa St. Peter's Pope John's any those schools na. Prepare for exam now. You know what you have to do. School na pesa oko any course pesa no should reflect in additionally ahomboa obeye the cultural exam no. Na ye say that is what we have done. Until now oko choose school no after cultural exam no. Miji say obi anim. I say BC na kwa say football is better say justify your inclusion. Wako pitch no so ye the ball na ma. Yes, we the bo na yenhwe yama opposition. Wa gbo ewie we begina touchline ho. Dugout wo baby a coach ne team no wo no. Wa nkasa wo call field no so office ba ye no. Unim dia boy, unim say ball a boy ye no. So obenya selection na unya, unim. Say obeka no kra, unim. Enti na eno no na be reflect in your choice of school. Any your choice of course, a mix of what you intend doing in the future. In Tibia, me per se, me kwaye journalist, me per se, me ye nurse, me per se, me ye teacher, me per se, me ye artist, me per se, me ye building, me ye me kwaye something to do with building construction, me per se, me ye architect, me per se, me ye landscape person, and I say me ye caterer. Eno ene betre course a opese oye entimesro ye di nkomo bebre afa different career options on wonim de abofra no ana wa abofra na wotie mia wonim baby a we interest wa opese oye na eno ene be reflect wo course a obefa any school a obechusu school bi we also obepese me ye agric. That's a very good option. Na remember say nye school bia na omo offer agric. Enti opesa wo ya agric na school opesa wo choose no any agric option. The best would be for you to choose another school. Enye say obe force say agric na me penti na eno ana me enti school ni agric dia. Let me go and do something else, or let me choose a different course or school. You'll be worrying yourself. Ebio no hwe ahoden a wo in terms of what you put into the BCD, I would show any didi a wo say grade we and a minya na say my performance DTC no and I would be choose school any course opese okoye ewo the secondary level. Now one other interesting thing is now no when you say system na first na you use your friends aggregate DSU onya aggregate 6 onya aggregate 7 onya aggregate 8 onya say this time around no aggregate no what there, but what do we do? Omu use the raw score. Omu use raw score, which has changed the outlook of things. In Tiaya na school placement be bano na nkofo bebre complaining na meme ba enya 8 wenya placement ewo every girls na damfo nya 13 ono no nya placement aya na enyoma bebre na ekomu a ema ne basa bebre si o na obi akofa we obi disika akomu obi me from me experience as a teacher in the your friend is saying junior high school me handle form 3 class. Now from my experience I mean here with the CSSPS team no computer school selection and placement system team no almost started our computer placement because say omoni school ebedi nkomo nti omo kire sa nyoma we nyina na one interesting thing I think a woman me hu ya na meti ase now no omo this raw score na ba ne say raw score no may not necessarily correspond with aggregate now ocean. Mema example 1 obana wokaso nya 8 enti wenya every girls anase wenya Pop Jones anase wenya Suhum Islamic no ebia no for science di onya 13 no echusu general arts. Last week make my example be say school bia no declare the number of seats anase slots are omo per program and course. Enti you choose school A almost you science ni yebefa 200 students, general arts yebefa 300, business yebefa 300, home economics yebefa 300 na. Nipa dudu apply here to science no 1000. Omo mu choose sa school no kwa science 1000. Remember say school no made me for 2000. Omo apply for general arts no 1005. Ye share sa number we na 1000 apply for science no I'll say ye 800 ifim into the computer will simply do its own algorithm raw score no if they are looking at the best 6 subjects at medium fanto naturally say the highest could be 600 if we say exam be ultra over 100 we say a try as you 100% to 80% to nya say and no say the highest ubenya no 100. Enti fanise obinya 100 throughout. Eno na kwa 600 do. Enti say use 9 na say 900. Remember so na the highest. System no be fa no automatically number 1. Obinya 890 obefam. Obinya 889 obefam. Ebe shortlist no sa could do point na sa 200 no ebesa. Well, schools be wa yenyanti yes e bi more slots for more old students ni other people. Well, you can't begrudge them. As a week we hear muno yena ati say Dr. Furisapon eko bie 600 bed dormitory emani amamata presec boys Legon. Enti question maybe sani say sebi obiti say Dr. Furisapon na we sa facility ama presec no. Would it be wrong say school no ebeka say ye ma ne ba slot na? It wouldn't be wrong if we say ono so boa ama school na eden akwankan. Enti schools bi mo ho a yenya that is the that is what I have heard. Say bi mo etumi just slots ema ebimu based on their contribution to the school, and it makes meaningful sense because edwuma mu kraya yes corporate social responsibility ebimu share ema old students because they contribute meaningfully to the school and on nanchen. But yeah say sa number we and a school no say omo use it for the placement. Enti sa number no system no be pick it from the top na omo ya dia abo homodin sa to say 200 no besa. In this 200 ne besa no na se eye ye can say aba bedu omo munya 600 raw score na. Remember say wo 5 ahen no enye adwuma, but ebedu general arts so no ebia na raw score no omo piki ye no ebi didem enti almost start free 900 na obinya 890 obinya 720 obinya 600 and this obinya see enti obi betumi enya raw score of 400 ana 450 ana 500 out of 900 obetumi enya sa slot no fi say ebia na dodo no mo choose sa school no efa sa course no ansha da anya de enti general art ni no betumi de 500 ana 550 raw score no enya admission ewo school A ewo bra wo ba na onya 600 700 no enya admission because science ho no na tight because nkofo bebre perform yi eno no tumi si enti enye time bia wo ba enya admission anase we enya ne preferred course no ena obi akoye bibi ewo baby eye nkomo a wo se yedi na awofo ne ahwesofo no enya saa anti ase no ansa enti na ye no na ye de saa dream we nso be ko back into the school selection abofra ni nim performance a wa perform woni BC wunim se ade a wo troye no wan sheda anya ade a don't go and put unnecessary pressure on your parent by going to select school a wunim pa se dia me troye school we me nya admission and as a course a wunim pa se sa course math wo bre wo struggle wan nya ade wunim pa se math the your friend saying section B no 3 questions also choose no we mu baako the other one we kakra bi third one kra one respond we dem kofa science we dem kofa school bi a wunim se sa school we omo di enimpo omo yaade kra no bebre na anya we say you are putting unnecessary stress on yourself. You have to be considerate, you have to be reasonable. That is what will help. Na awofo nso yem hu se ye kwa na ye kwa akoye sa selection na ye ntie a teacher for no. Because teacher ni na ya no ni abofra ne chen ye den ye ne omo ofie no teacher ni no betumi a kire o se ne performance ekonkan ana se enkonkan enti ye nhwe se ye betie yawofo ye betie teachers no ene afutu omo de be man na enyoma ayeden akonkan amayen enti mejidi se ye di sankomo we no ye be bie phone lines no se wo adwenkyere bi wo asemisa bi obetumi ne yen edi sankomo no obetumi afre yen wo ye line no so 0553052363 0553052363 na ye ko ye short break no na che say ye ba na ye ne mo aba abedi nkomo tiawa bi na ya switch akoye part 2 aye career options in the accounting field and answer in accountants in accounting na ye de no arapia nkomo enti se wutie yen e wo ye Daakye e wo Baraka 98.7 enne obetwen yen kakra bi ye ba
Watch a makume achal papa nende gina mamuko na montoma kala modawana mabo lata obidawa aya dudoni bio mama kasanchal samodawa home girl dudoni bio achala na le along shawe yiva na de awada mame me adam mame ya sundu na moso me ya sundu da abenti na ya album shade yiva na de awada mame me adam shada ya sundu na musume ya sundu da ya fungo me ya ba manka track one no ya best start intro mama ya best na be end the rap on track 2 no very romantic we propose the rain na me say yes I do but track 3 no oya zonto one boy one disco one fanto and don't go na track 4 no ya no gospel wedding reception one someone one chapel na track 5 adult music, jiggy story, different story.
I love it.
Family story. Shawe yiva na de awada. Mame me adam, mame ya sundu na muso me ya sundu da. Abenti na ya album. Shade yiva na de awada. Mame me adam, shade ya sundu na muso me ya sundu da. Ye fungo me ya album. I can feel the love in the air, the flower gem there. Back in the shaky heavy, say me winning in a bis hour and me pay. Mama me check with dread. She order na mo woman why they joking the cocaine. The kuma mama sing be the profane. Why the demonstration that your way I go in the day. West side taggy boy in the slow way. Kofukaka, what's our pedadaba? Shama mo hosepa, Nimo Wadawa, Hamasato Dama Magaba, Ubisa Mamo Wata. No, me a papa wata. I'll catch a grenade, can a grenade. I mean, I'll catch a bouquet for you. I'll take you on a date. 15 to be a cake, I will do anything for you. send na mo so me ya send da abenti na ya album shade yiva na da ya wanda ma me adam shade ya send na mo so me ya send da ya fo me ya album. No rushing, what's happening to them? At all, we need a walk coaching. Now we're aiming for what they listen. Money no so anchor then. Into the jar we will call Roman father so I then. Our boys are my pedal. One woman is so anchor then. One brother my head in the bed. More the prison so I then. Naked shame in Palia, and you win me, I you. Baby, baby, the duty. Nada when I'm here, so feel so be now. I say, baby, this is a new deal. Until what they to done, what will be the only and the inside. Obisu want to Muado, see they be all order and I'm here safe. It's a one power, dinner, you, mother watch you so I then.
FM, Baraka, yet you baby.
I had a yanda, and be ha, maybe she says, 1 year you man did it. Intina million, and now so make a baby, you know, I don't name it better than I'm a winning Daakye. I'm going to win some. As you see, what you What academy did I make? Or the way you made on the phone. So the phone pack is with your phone. I want to guide you. See what you What academy did I make? Or the way you made on the phone. So the phone pack is with your phone. I want to guide you. Shadi mame una America na ya wode na America. Hey, I'm going to win some yelling in Anayaka. But the boss of me na mo yamina. I am Sanchilane, Basila mini baby da. Samia the party da yamina was Samia audio over Yamia Westella. Washe gesi for more hard trick no over Yamia Westella. What's the best you go get? Mama Tafu and Yansroya. Mama Maya son and Maya no no. Mama Wakada Yamia someone now you know how good I am. As you see, what you do, what academy, you be a man, or the way you be on the phone. So the phone pack is with your phone. I want to guide you. This is what you do. What academy, you be a man, or the way you be on the phone. So the phone pack is with your phone. I want to guide you. Be my soul. come I had a long time.
Kufikinata say na wohwehwe abe wo hanyina waye ne long time ye de ne be so nsa ye ne wo na enam ye ma wo guidance we ye twofold kwan a wo be fa so to maximize wo career and say educational options enti no ho komo ne yedi e wo ye Daakye e wo na Baraka 98.7 FM na yenya enti yenkofo tie yen yes me and madam for Felix yes your friend of Felix apode na ono no all the way na fienya osi utie ye pa Felix enti ye da sese utie ye o follow ye e wo ye YouTube page no so ono de obodi na obo Felix obi agisu ye si wolo Acquandah producer or padisian pa nenija adusian ho papa and me madam for so Joyce yes Joyce stuff boedi sisi the Joyce stuff awaji ono no wodome ono so 8 through YouTube live and so enti wa wutie ye baby a wutie ye bia no ma ye hu ma yenti na ye acknowledge you ye hu se be ha se na ye listenership no edu omo tie ye from different locations mo send ye hi mo ma ye hu se mutie mo follow your discussion no ewo ye Daakye dwuma yiso na ye di nkomo efa ye BC fo no ho na ye ba be wrap up no na nkomo a ye be kan ana se nkomo a ye be di no ye bitia wa bi before ye be wrap up akọ ye second part ye na ye wo role a ye play na you rule a ye play say we ye abofra wa through exam we ye BC ye say we ye teacher say we ye awofo we ye even a community member na we have our respective roles intina ye hwese obia be place our role we ama na ye kama na ye de yabo ankwala no ama omotumi enya the best school a omobetumi enya courses a omope na abo omonso fisa abofra no beko school a okoye course a nani nje ho de aya na mpempi na ha adwin yes me a me ne wudi nkomo isi no me time yes me time me kai say me koye science me ko start science koye science almost the whole of form 1 me beko from third term ena me hu say science no enkoyi ena nkomon sa me de twe me ho ye den me de call general art me go do general art na me hu so say me waste me time with science free say science no kwotena class na ye chemistry ye work ye friend say organic chemistry ni ye calculate mo per decimeter cube ni de na mentiase teacher be kire me sen ya mentiase wo be ye me den ade na mentiase aye mani so nran ye elective maths enu podi na bobu emu akiola book ni den ye to ni nyina maame whole classes but I was just not in tune biology the say yakenkan nti yakan ti ase ni nyina bibia akoso kama but ye be chemistry ebeba elective maths no na me hu so physics nso yi kakra ebedu baabi wo ye okay ya na afi the formula bi afa baabi asem men kra na ekoso wai da me free science class I was just bold enough na make us course we mean to me bionti meko general art internal school almost say yeah you join free science na almost very disappointed scientists bebre no and a movie free science me de call general arts me call arts too me call ye omuma me government literature Ghanaian language me kind book here like me the government I say there's 3 arms of government legislature executive judiciary okay win him a court system win him parliament win him presidency and it was easy to connect them and to relate to them literature terms and figurative expressions and figures of speech then it was that easy fantasy no Ghanaian language me fantasy na ya dey me that until if you say the fantasy party it was I mean general art was home to me and I can tell you say my fast and free ho anko general art na me sure senka baby a me pese me do anase kwan ya menam so no nka me do halfway impu fi say me what I would have made of myself if I had done the science enti yenhu from that angle you see aya the benefit of hindsight na ye adwuma but in this case no aya na ye wonkofo a omafa saa situation no enti omusu ehunu no anase experience no enu bi na ye ne mo eche so that ye be the yen saa mistake no saa mfom so no ye nsiso obi ohwo a oye lucky okwa yetumi sesa course no ma no obi ohwo nso onye lucky okwa ye si o da bi sisi a system ne de gise wo de kwa akọwie na abofra ne si o minya nka meye visual art na de na akọhye agric osio minya me pese me engineering no na de na akọ business ana me pese me IT ye de na akọhye general art so one ye careful one mo abofra no ama na choose the right course course obe choose no na ye de be ma no system no would never give the child course one fire that one I know for sure enti ye nhwe se ye ya awofo no ye tie mofra no na ye tie teachers nso enye se me ba ne se on de school ya na obekọ konso science na obe yafi so ye engineer de bi tie teacher no nso teacher ni nim o won result onim se abofra we no result ni se no betumi aya na se course we no betumi aya obetumi nya school we enti ye tie teachers no na no nso ebe den ebe boa yen we ntie di a na che se eye wara na ye wara na ye wontumi blame obia enti ye wrap your discussion on the post BEC 2026 no na ye san ama omo amuchiro ni nyina sisi a mwa ye BEC graduates baby graduates ye ma omu nyina atinkwa na ya disa ye bisa de ne se mu nyina no mebeboa e wo fie ye de mpaibon so beta echi se marking no grade ni score ni nyina no ebeko boko yebenya the very best grades the best ever so far na obianya the preferred choice of school the preferred choice of program and as a course the secondary level na yevia yebetoa sankomo no so enti Samre na chese the first segment no wi your phone lines are still active utumi frey 0553052363 0553052363 wo bi opese woman well wish na say opese o chere wadwin fa nkomo ayedi FRBC post BC no ho a obetumi afre ama yedi sa nkomo no na yebeko another break ye buy na chese ye the second phase discussion for the career options wo accountancy mu ena ye de ebe hihye so nti wo betwen yen emriti wa bi ye ba na ya beto aso
I see you guys say you was all for it. Why say life is too short, I know if you waste time. Where they up at this, why on not they sleep, make you wake up. Who they call me if you know the party, call me later. If your girlfriend no go, call your side chick, it makes a link go. As someone knows a man to buffet, and I will go check cake. Fine girls, yeah, what she say, on your champagne, you'll go away. Man catch up, crime and payment. Yeah, le party, and then you chavia. I'm a Mayalan, I'm a Nantem. On the them 2:30 in a move, I'm a Mayalan, I'm a Nantem. Bialek, too fast, I'm a Mayalan, I'm a Nantem. Party after party, I'm a Nantem. We move.
Enjoy your life because problem is not the finish. Leave me make I chop life, I no speaking for English. Brother, I know lazy. I work hard for this life. So I go chop on like party jollof, eh. Me and me mademoiselle, like Obama and Michelle. We go they do very well. We go they chop on well. Champagne is just for the pain. I'm about to make it rain. Give enemies skin pain. I wanna do this again. As you can see, everything pep. no be lie. Sweetie, sweetie, yeah. Fun and fair, I tell you. Oh, your baby, oh, la mucha, Kofi Kinata, Pato Rankin and Sissi Nene. I'm a Mayala, I'm a Dantam. On the bottom of the 230 in a move, as a Mayala, I'm a Dantamo. Biala, you too fast, I'm a Mayala, I'm a Dantam. Party after party, Mayala, I'm a Dantamo. We move, all move, share. Some man, you are nobody. Go come enjoy my life for me. Baby, come and shake body. My party money or no money. But when you wanna nobody, go come enjoy my life for me. Baby, come and shake body. My party money or no money. Any day, it's Mama Mindy Diana. I'll catch them. What's that, yeah? Mama Mindy Diana. Osha free Jimo. No, so Mama Muno Mana. So not jelly you. Benjamin Kabu, I'm a Mayala, I'm a Dantam. On the bottom of the 230 in a move, I'm a Mayala, I'm a Dantamo. Biala, you too fast, I'm a Mayala, I'm a Dantam. Party after party, Mayala, I'm a Dantamo. We move, all move. You know that one, my one, I'm one share. You know that one, my one, Sapu, my one share. Massacre, we scatter the place. From Nigeria to Zamrama, baby, I say,
Baraka FM.
Oh, my Jerusalem woman, don't cry for me. They keep on talking, we keep on making their money. Sin a shame on you, shame on you. Ayo, ayo, ayo. If you say I'll be bad, and I want a woman to go to Sia, fire that I ever found with Tra. Must have missed forgetting a young 6 feet out of Katia. Professor Baba, Baba, and Kiama was a Baba, and Siasamas. Oh, but I am so with Tia and also the Tia and also yet the most. If you say I'll be bad, how I live my life.
Baraka FM.
How I live my life. For shut up if you get nothing better to say. When we pull up, we massacre, we scatter the place. From Nigeria to Zamrama, baby, I say, ayo, ayo, ayo. Sin a shame on you, shame on me. Ayo, ayo, ayo. If you say I'll be bad, how I live my life.
It's Simon Wakaba Ebaha. Say, Kempaluta say how he lives his life is between him and his God. Say how you want your career and educational option is also between you and your God. But Daakye no ye say role ye be playing. Brofoka say Rebecca say a catalyst. Ye beboa ama osa Acquandah no as to how to go about this the right way. Enti di enkomo about BEC, post BEC, no. Sisi ade ye flip it. Ti aye education there no. Aye academic, advice no. Ye flip yaba career there no. Ye very first enkomo ane fa career ho no. Ye di enkomo fa journalism ho. Inti nya Manase Azuria Winnie Edi nkomo efa nsentro. Na the next one nso yenya abayo bi a friend Mary eni di nkomo fa welding ho. Inti na chesi aye journalism first ya be welding enne no ye ti esi the world of business. Ye ti esi finance for side. Ye ba be di nkomo afa accounting ho. Ye ba be ka accounting ho asem. Na ye guest na join here with phone lines no so already. Made dinka introduction ye we are na yako phone lines no so. Ye guest no din the Alexander Kwabna Amuako. Yes, Alexander Kwabna Amuako. Na your managing partner ewo Kobilex Consult. Na the profession no baby kwa tin na a chartered accountant or a chartered tax practitioner, a licensed investment advisor. Bakufu, and command ye didn't come okay a nimno and as ye quatrino, ubetimu bebre. Ye Alex, ye mawakwa baba ye Daakye Jumeso.
Me dasi Minya James. Dasi say me because our program is so. Good morning. Producers ni o listeners na good morning.
Na ejo so na ejidi se hu ya no pe die umpomu yi.
Nyame adom mi mpomu ye na me jidi se muso mo hu yesa.
Nyame adom ye hu yi. Na say udi kan tie eti dia na ye ka before ye free wa bam no ya hade ye Daakye de ye nkomo a efa ye career advancement any educational options and choices na eneno na ye pese ye ne wudi nkomo efa accounting accountancy aden ye pese ye di sa nkomo na nkomo a ye pese ye di no emfa so ye hu se ye benya wo mu ne se ye wo a lot of mebunu ewo ye area ya mutie ye follow here na obi ho ye business ana se owo interest bi se obeye adwuma ewo accounting space no nti ye ka accounting dia na ye ka nkuntabu emse baby a obewura bia no accountant ni ho dia na chese adwuma na ndimu na eno ho komo na epese ni wudi ene na wachire ye kwan a wo fa so how I will start ye ndwuma options wo ho ene afutu a obenya ana wo edema obi a otie ya ono anase ne ba ni nnua bi na danfo bi epese oye accountant ebi opese oye tax practitioner anase oye investment advisor eno ho nkomo ne epese ye ne odi ene enti edikan no membisa o se ye ka accountant ubetumi ebie su kakra bi a kire na adwuma ben sa na obi akaso bi accountant oye ye mfa say on a normal day no adwuma ben en accountant eye ewo adwuma
Minya James mi dasi se wa mama yakwenya na maba o program yi so ye ka say accountant on say uko baby a ye wo uko company bi na say uko efie bi a ye wo security man ewo honom security man eduma oye ni say obebo efie ni ho ban na oma obia anye den a oni efie ni mu embon remu enko wi abibi wo na onko fa bibi wo. So that is more of accounting. So accountant here gatekeeper ma business finances. You can say business finances. I per se interest in juma insi kasem. Accountant no share obo ejuma si kasem hu ban or tutu ejuma si kasem hu ye. Na afedi obun kunta fa ejuma si kasem hu. So briefly, you can say accountant or no ye gatekeeper and I say or share ejuma esi kasem ni ejuma kunta bu ewo si kasem hu.
Okay. Intina say ye twi mu no aya na ye from fotosanfo. Won omo hwe ye foto no so. Na so we bia no so a kire no. Na mebisa say eden na ema wunya asa pepa ne say ubeye accountant and say ubeye ubekọ into accounting.
So the maminya or paper say me accountancy no story ni wakakra ba make so short.
Okay.
Growing up who say na akwalabia person onye doctor, akwalabia person onye lawyer, akwalabia person onye pilot ni engineer ni ade. So me na me pese me medical doctor cause na manage medical profession who ye pa. But me papa so hu ade fofo wo me mu. Ohun say the way na me yes smart no. Medical school emboa me, but I could help meet me aboa businesses I'm on grow. So my father being the first accountant in my family no. Or you not dream say obema me akwakoye accounting. But me we JHS me call SHS no. Me started with science.
Okay.
Cause I want to so me year science one term. And me papa me ba fear na me papa say baby me pesa obey science. Dey me hu omu no so change mission. Enti me pesa won call business school. Enti second term no you make business. But me call business no nyame ni na business dey na me pay. Enti me imagine say me stay home one term but third term me move here for general arts.
Okay.
The third term me move for general arts. Enti me call general arts 2 years 1 month and I'm doing SHS. So me SHS just by na me try me papa say ompini me see me medicine me papa say ompini cause baby I do need there me to me come back to science biome. Enti the only option me pay humanities courses ni bi aye. Enti I imagine say business school now I imagine so be mama akoni there me pay o me pay e ho na me call. But me call business school no me realize say my father saw a very great potential in me and I me say meet me aye. It's me call realize say business is one of the great things that any student can pursue. Our accountancy is one of the biggest thing any student and I say school need be able to acco. Cause a BA or sikasemu, a BA or economy mu, a BA or business management mu, a BA or quite be brave so me accountancy school no na me realize say yes this is where I want to go because it's now a very enlightening to wait because a BA penny wote business how is the whole Juma ecosystem no ACTA from materials to production to selling to bookkeeping and reports no a BA when you or anyama be so accountancy is one of the greatest professional ube to me area yakopon class obebu ye nkonta so in quote me yakopon so ye an accountant
yakopon ye accountant ube to me be won so a check kakra ama ya tiase
say yakopon ye holy book of Bible any omo is Islamic religion so that is omo Quran omo didi say debi wo hono ma ye Christopher no ye be kwa manyankopon ebu yaten obebu yaten wo kan ben so o ye obema ye bu nkonta wo de ode e ba wi ase say ye mbe ye no say ye mbe sum no na ye mbe hye nanimunyam no etumi be ye so sa a form of work na nyankopon be ye no it's form of an accountancy thing. Because you account for accounting for bibia wasasi so na accounting no so tie your profession no accounting wo bibia wo the company no sikasem e wo afia wo operate ye no exactly
entina wo start say wo ye adwuma wo accountancy mu no bibi has there ever been a time bibi yesia ama wenya enije bi pa se sa choice we a me ye no ana me fa yi meni age pa na se ema o feel very good say ema wonu hu say u choose sa career pathway has there ever been a moment like that?
Oh minya yes there enema be sisi ama like meni age say me fa accountancy professional. For instance me one of the advance American say my una ewom no adwuma pay den so unya kwan obetro proposals ama adwuma ko bebre unya kwan say obeye books ama adwuma ko bebre na based on books no based on proposals na obetro no omutumi nya funding ana say nkofo tumi be so omu asini ena omu nya sky bi adwuma wo Ghana hanom ma mbebunu ni nya bi ya then ni je na chance cause I have my consortium my clients be bria omanya funding omo bia njuma omo fan crofo Ghana hanom omo ye njuma de bia almost friend me many because I've been able to contribute to the unemployment rate and I've been able to contribute to economic growth in this country. And that is many say me accounting because me sorry anopa obi sorry anopa obi aduane adi obetumi ahwe na busia for just because one kwabna bi decide say obekọ business school no akoya accountancy na waboa businesses amomo ase atre. So it's enlightening.
Okay. Entina say meti that part ni ya which is we general arts was secondary school.
Yes.
Enti tertiary level no na wo divert ye.
Me patron.
Enti the question is obia sisia no owo secondary as the last week in bibisa and no last 2 weeks obi phrase opeso ye not so opeso ye I think medicine but o ma me pese oye lawyer because my mini ye lawyer and no na me hwe me pese me connect dots na kakra wa ha say obi a owo sa interest ni say me ye accounting and I may pese me accountancy na parent ni see debi me pese oye journalist we ko wura tisia no ye fancy or senior high no already or ye general arts advice ben na would be ma such a child and advice ben na would be ma parent no so
na misano na mi papa debi aka me say we should make our passion our profession ade pese ye no yemfanye yejuma but sometimes no ye nkwara no ye myopic view about ye kasa myopic like small view about how ye person that like ye nim ye but ye papa mu ye awofo mu no omo wo bebia ye wo no ana o macha ye akọ so omo tini hu ye nim ye e ma ye so say me afutu am de be ma oni say so what dream we say o person pursue you can still pursue your parents' dreams, and then thereafter, a bigger platform. I'm going to pursue your dreams. No, me who the way I mean can dream. I want to say, who parents who no person who pursue you. A bigger platform now, bet me achieve bigger dreams. How say onye. So for instance, me say na can be science in umpoa. Met me ako. Business school, akoya accountancy. So the accountancy we are and go back to medical school and go and pursue medicine because there are some courses be honoma. Oh yeah, to me cut it through other courses. So for instance, oh yeah, sciences in India, ubet me cut about business school, ubet me cut about law school. But say oh yeah, business school oh yeah, business ubet me cut law school. Bet me a business school.
Okay.
But who was a business school and I said senior school a difficult say back into the sciences.
Yeah.
Because sciences a little bit complex kakra. So was a who bet no courses are yeah bet me cut across other subject matters. Into me call general school me to me call business school because me charm was in here. So business school admit me. Me a business chataye but me business no ma cut across other areas say me law school meaning we say me law school so sometimes you can pursue some careers our parents ejina omu e say me ba we me say na this year me say no me modern boni ade courses we be me ayama no you give it a try. You give it all your best. And cause me papa and me mama na choose program na mama me pay. No. Give it a try. Give it all your best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a stepping stone. Now what to me I pursue that's all you know. Meaning say I'm making sense.
You are making a lot of sense. Me I'm an example be minia bi pa oye minia na ono no ye ono so ye science. Or your science, secondary or course into Augustine's College will keep costs. Omo munim no making omo water crowd or munim no ebe huni background, but me mudi no. Okoye science no na o papa later o catch you papa the person okoye mining engineering. Inti science no try pa St. Augustine's no call UMAT that time na Takwa School of Mines ekoye mining engineering ewie egnya ekoye service ewo Goldfields Takwa ewie nya ejuma full time wo ye ejuma no wo am say is it 2 3 4 years and now they call UK so koye ni masters okoswitch ye na okoye minimso ye MBA baako esan ye another MSc in finance and MSc risk management oba ye no wa mbe mine ni bio sisi a make us or bank manager or bank manager enti ubisa na obeka so de bi mine ni de na ebe firm na ni interest angasa was in the banking sector enti oko start enti okra mining engineering certificate all right BSc in mining engineering from a school as UMAT but she say no they are to nchen holding the bank manager position why more than 10 years it makes a lot of sense I think say and also boa and no say na che say wo bridge side difference na etumi ba between parent and the child e bi also you wan ye course we dey na mi ntua fees ma eno nso tumi si nti abofra mbe den o ye bi at said o can utumi dey no ye stepping stone na later no o find the level who so aha no kra na nya ha na me interest no wanti me pese me ko baby for na by that time ne dey na abofra ne chese wa na wote wase a wo hwe ho nti utumi decide so ma me nko ye we nka ho I think it makes a lot of sense na emre ben na tax no so ebem say ye din komafa being a chartered accountant at what point na tax practice no so ebe firm.
Okay, me that's just maminfa bibi kakanka de me kan earlier no answer na ma answer your question. Say o ye de me kana ana de ye kana we realize say a more diverse background, a more wider view of bibi a we bia no. So sometimes I imagine say into chemical science school ka ana say medical school na come knowledge about financing, me knowledge about tax, knowledge about other areas of business ni naka ehin fa na menya sa knowledge na free say won but me pursue accountancy way and senka ebia can me move from sciences na me go back to the sciences ka it will give me a proper view as a medical doctor no me skill to only sciences me wo accountancy kakra me wo tax kakra so as a professional no we are more heavier than obi a offer skilled line so no so me a medical doctor now you're a medical doctor you realize say my knowledge about medicine no deeper because my medicine and my business account so I have the business knowledge of medicine compared to you who medicine kwano into say the financial statement of a hospital beto honoma may interpret me ama generic strategies me ama value to a hospital more than what medicine in I don't know whether you get it.
Yeah, internet is so diversity in profession. Exactly. A wider scope. Yes, a wider scope. Okay. Exactly. Yes. Now maybe say at what point na tax in BEM?
So Nipano evolve, right? So we realize this our business ecosystem now, you have a lot of stakeholders be our business ecosystem you have financial accountants, you have regulators ni you have senate or pension so you have GRA for more taxes so and taxes is one of an integral part one of component of our business ecosystem ni because say one tax man and after only Caesar and fine they be our business mutual because Caesar bet me about to store mo because embrana panic is about to store mo so as who produce who provide services am our clients we realize they say was on expand the scope and was say expand the niche now want to me more value. So one person knows so accountancy now what's the team say tax also has impact on accounting. It's quite better so na minimize my client tax obligations amano. Quite better so na manage tax of my clients amano. Then idea of specialization in taxation also came in. because we accountancy, obey a little bit of tax, obey a little bit of finance, obey a little bit of reporting. But as you are moving on, you should also be specializing. That is why it makes accountancy a very broad area where you can specialize in a lot of things. So me realizing me managing clients' taxes more, me making sure some business and anytime their money sees an intermediate fine, then it developed my interest into taxation, which led me to also me qualify for tax mu Ghana. So when it comes to tax management, so as a professional, and books in Kwana me share taxes in so amount, said they be tax liabilities, regarding taxes for my mouth. So that was how me developing interest for taxation.
Okay, that's interesting. Intina obi a wotie ya ono ni interest no dia wo kan ya this is an interest na ko tax or see me person be tax practitioner ono ni interest ni nhede ni accountancy wo tax mu na kwan ben so sa na obetumi afa obetumi akoye tax practitioner aside the accountancy no.
Okay. So Ghana hanum your professional body a regulating tax profession our Ghana. You're from Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana. Okay. So Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana our programmer we are with me a practice as tax practitioner or a tax professional. There were 3 levels and I trust 16 papers. Into to me trust 16 papers in and I will pass here. We are obey practice of taxing for 1 year. We practice of taxing for 1 year. We are obey a member. So and you necessarily say obey chartered accountancy. We bet now go straight to Chartered Institute of Taxation. Now I can register with OMU. We can register with OMU. We take your courses. No, we training. Now I take your exams. No, we pass your 16 papers. Then now I practice it for 1 year with any tax accredited tax firm. Then from thereafter, we bet me ako BOA tax consulting firm. Would the obey say obey manage business tax obligations amaomo. So that is the part to becoming a chartered tax practitioner.
Okay, so 16 papers no. Oh, how many years are would you trust 16 no?
Oh, up to 10 years, so would you trust 16 papers no? Or up to 10 years.
Oh, okay.
But as young as we are, so me de bia me kase bibia wo fa se wo ye no ye na ye ni yie na make sure say wo de emreke to abi na be ye se de be ya enana aka wo anim no wo betimi de aye nema bebre. So Chartered Institute of Taxation no omo tro 2 times a year. Omo tro wo February and August. Okay. It is over 16 papers na within so within 1.5 years to 2 years, me qualify as a chartered tax practitioner in Ghana.
Me throw 16 now within 2 years.
2 years, yes.
And now, me ba na say uchem 2 na year bia no betro 8 papers. And a year bia I was throw no twice. Into just every session bia okay. Na say February we throw 4. What's the next 1 year? Is this September and that's October?
August.
Into February we throw 4. August to between I throw 4. Now I clear 8. The next year now I the same thing. Oh, okay. Matthias here. Now with accountancy no so how many papers?
So if your accountancy but there are 6 papers. Emma Utro. Because nyama na ube level 1 no why you be brave accountancy no omo be exempto and as omo ma won throw 6 papers out of 12 16 no now I throw the remaining papers.
Oh, okay.
Within 1 year no you should be able to charter. Sorry James, papers near 12 papers. Sorry,
12, okay.
Because professional level 6 papers. Okay. And a final 1 the level 2 no I was 3 papers. And a final 2 no, which is the final level no I was 3 papers. Okay. So 3 6 12 papers. Sorry for
earlier that's fine. Okay. Matthias here. Enti they are say and as Matthew so far and they say especially with accountancy no o say bi o wa obenya admission akọ technical university and as university no or ye ebia ni administration anaasɛ ɔyɛ ne sɛ sɛ ɔkɔ UCC a ɔyɛ BCom anaasɛ BMS anaasɛ BEd social science no ebi mu wɔ hɔ ɔmo wɔ school no kura ɔmo tumi start twerɛ saa chartered papers wei no is it something that a lot of people do ɛna wadwenkyerɛ ɛwɔ saa approach no nso ho no anything
nkɔfo bebree yes way no and I'm a living testimony me for our routine so and the good thing is that chartered accountancy program no we SHS per ubetumi start into some of us no you university no and I started chartered accountancy program no into you university no na ya charter area me charter area no to God be the me pay free school no me ya 2 offers because demand for chartered accountants in the market is very high. Okay. Into me pay school, na me nkɔfo na me new omu degree na omo anya chartered no. Omo pay ejuma no. Na me ejuma pen service. Because I had to choose which of them are me pursue. So who school no who betumi start. Who school na who betumi start. Who your course work ni we no. Betumi start chartered accountancy program. Na o ye kan ho. Very tedious. But God will reward your hard work. Okay. Until we bet me hand in hand. And we realize this say we take this partner my academia no a bit easier for you. Because yes, I'm university education okay. Because professional no become more detailed compared to the okay. To realize this a better academic score. Okay. And to give you upper hand our colleagues now on your more class. No? So I say as a young person who run university, whether technical university, whether traditional universities, you do it hand in hand. So they be university now a charter.
And then the NHS say, Wama me listeners na we interest so mo be accountancy ne the related courses in the one more moving pa by now the kwhwe baabi o say dan sa me ka cho say me accountancy what onso owie ye na wenye adwuma saa na me nso me wi a menyanti good news I mean say saa nkranhye sam we na yetiefo ene your parents epe etie ehun se o na adwuma we na say option we no there were a lot of opportunities ho mbetumi ayeden ediom ho ewrem eno nso eboa pa na ebionu say yakase accountancy na do we have sub areas and say areas of specialization wo ho ebia yakase and how the yem open up yem broadly and say in the business sector nankasa no career options saying na ewo mu a roughly ubetumi abubo bi a kire say work accountancy there no but within accountancy and then even those around them so moko SHS for instance na business no the minimum so omoye economics omoye accounting bi mo ye cost is it say costing yes. And then there is business management itself. Intisa we mu nyina no aya career options bens apart from accountancy there no ankasa no. And top of the I mean that really come to mind to me abubo bi a kire for those who have that interest in pursuing business or senior high level.
Minya James accountancy there opportunity say we free but remember book account. Okay. So we are accounting we are between a cost accountant. Okay. Cost accountant we say businesses akasiam usually pay say be manufacturing how much will it cost them to bring a product? How much will it cost them to manufacture a product? And accountancy and
so mo person mo ye bibia car wo ho ana say boa
yes
okay manengo
say you person develop a product say bia you person ye paste cost be na be care for producing paste obi an ejuma no e big companies no obi an ejuma no say on obi manage cost obi determine cost omo no from cost accountant. Okay. and I ubetumi aye forensic accountant. Forensic accountant no do you say onu say odi case eko court court to me say ebi a case ya be ye pese wonko hwehwe mu maye ebi a case ne fa sikasem ho a nipa na manage ni ye ana say bibisa no court to me to ni sa friend say on be hwehwe sa sikasem ni mu mo no fa report embre court no omo no ye from forensic accountants
nti omo na ye account mu CID so
yes account mu CID for exactly
okay but then go
omo to fraud ni we ni and your internal auditor obetumi internal auditor internal auditor is on business in make sure say obi a business in mu na company ni mu adhere to controls our business in mu ye ka say controls are nema bia ye dit to kwan mu our business and my business activities to me flow say business want to nema ya our business activities into me flow so those are controls you know na bro ni be can say controls nti ya fan say me person me to adea our business person to adea I was say inviting conform mo the proposal ba and you one control I was say monitor proposal no na measure proposal no and you another control say you pick obi a committee be control say na be ya business activities betimi akoso so your internal and ejuma ne say obehwe say controls na ye dey atoto akwemu ni nyina no obia fa control ni so and say obia adhere to control no obia fa ne pe enya de ope ye ka say brejuma 6 a also obey juma 6 say obey juma 7 a internal auditor na ejuma ne say obehwe say we breach control no because control ni say also obey juma 6 and our 7 into obey report was say wo kotia skabia mo bia I was say MD approving say MD approving na UTS kana we breach control no internal auditor ni say ejuma ni say obey flag sa control no ama yeah organization take action on it so that is internal auditor bit we between a financial accountant the ejuma ni say or prepare report and I say obu nkunta wo adwuma no sika sem o ma spending na at the end of the day why report ama impenifo say adwuma na ye no nipa na ye fa ye boka say product na ye no ye boka say ye to petrol say afimu no ye to car ye to we so onu financial accountant na adwuma na say obe to sa kwan no ama business no ubetumi aye budget analyst no na adwuma na say obe prepare budget and I say spending framework ama business no ejuma ko impo Ghana hanum no ye obia cost spendi sika o fiti prekope na o spendi also unya budget intina afisokra finance minister eco parliament eco present ye budget ema parliament approve sana businesses and so tier so the whole spending for the year sika ye be spending the year no ye be prepare be a budget inti budget no na be chere the discount be how you business scan and how we will spend those monies so and also say acquire a honum ubetumi aye tax consultant they on explain actual obi or share Caesar in Juma sem so you can say me Caesar say Bible mu Caesar eto ehon sem so it businesses no we will be our manage businesses eto mo so ubetumi aye bi ubetumi aye management accountant what you do is a business wide no who manage all cost issues for the business into management accountant a bit higher compared to cost accountant because management accountants no on our best eye view over all the costs maybe a cost accountant no or limited to 1 or 2 costs but management accountant a senior officer or share all cost management within the organization
okay
consultant no wo de ni say wo be o firm na businesses eba honum ebeje advice how to manage their business and a lot iti opportunities ni there be pray wo betimi akọ classroom akọ chair accounting and so wo self accounting wo betimi research accounting like and necessary sustainability so abeka ho say na ye betimi ye ndwuma na ye you be making sure say environment no yen say environment no into betimi sustainability accountants we be making sure say business no they are adhering to environmentally friendly processes our ndwuma na omo yen and say environment no so that is also career evolve your profession so senior James You need the baby.
Oh wow. Ene de we nyoma bebre so akyerɛ yɛn say sisi ane de ye ma ye nuanom ne ye namfo na no a mo interested wa accountancy mu na hu say enye say ka so we accountant a adwuma ba akopɛ but a lot of options e wo mu a on betumi choose from na eno nso bɛboa pa fi say na kyerɛ say adwuma opeso ye no adwuma bia wo ye na onim say several options wo mu a utumi specialize ye no nso ewo ahonkeka bia etumi de ma na migidi say omo mutie yen ehwe yen no nso no apeke omo de efrim omo sua de omo besua efrim omo de be ye den omo de bebo wata so de aye de omo ye o peke course na na say omo nso omo wo mu dada no enim so ene ni da so ho pa fi say wo ye course na obi a wo wanim ka adwuma no mu de ne amunsam kire wo sa ne de aya na eye nkranhye pa na ebio no make say do you foresee any challenge? I mean yaka positives ni de challenge and challenges be ewo ma consider bi wo adwuma we mu na field we mu na enye se ye bi se no e de ehunu obi se o ene e menkoye okoye ase ne bisi eye afutuo na ye agi nti wo ye ka ensempani na akire wo na ye kire nso o we nso etumi befam keke nti akwansidie bi wo ba bi a wogidi se obi a wo interest wo sa area yi mu e o se o expect say bibi say to me see ana
unse sikasem ye lifeline of businesses like sikaye moja with senior sikaye moja no businesses no so sikaye omomoja so your juma na ye enema bebre esisi wo ma wanhwe ya ma ejuma na ye den kakra so one of the things ma ejuma na ye den fraud because say asem no nkrofo to me hihye hu na omo area businesses ni sika and asa omo fa businesses sika ebi mu to me accountants abone for ebo business ni krono so it is one of our risk in the profession and it demands a high level of integrity to hold or occupy such positions because sikasem hu so demanded high level of integrity and confidentiality in dealing confidentiality me say any can say oma okika businesses in sikasem ni ade chere nkofo so one of the best ka you face your business and our profession no honesty because involve sika be brainty a lot of fraudulent activities to Mississippi and secondly your decisions affect business no it is always a bad profession anymore I was obi a like unindi like wadwemudo because we big accountant my business now one business failure or one decision failure to me and my business go down meaning say nkofo be enjumafo bebre gugu ya Ghana any adia ye finance external auditors bebre any accountants bebre our profession so say and juma was omo ye no omo anye ana company no afeli so your business your role in businesses is very critical. I said just one decision failure can lead to a collapse of business and the whole ecosystem because businesses make the economy and so banks ni go ye no share nkofo bebre a omo ba fie I don't know direct employment be affected, indirect employment be affected. So who person umba profession anymore? Also you be a meticulous. I don't know how to put it in cheap, but you be a born who more na o ye jumadi.
If you any shade ye meticulous na say o hwemu ye pa hwe say dia be a see also bibi da no wo hwe say da ho ansa wo de akọ next stage.
Exactly. So I also see one challenge. Some of the accountants are not so meticulous. So I would advise say so about professional more and more do dey be but I was say honest. I was say meticulous and I was say constantly we developing and yes ebi am a chartered accountant and as am a chartered practitioner into no there be a wiase no evolving into na me can me say another area by a profession mu is sustainability accounting say na be a juma big no omo beg adhere to environmentally friendly processes into say o see watch why tax e we uti fie umpe developing ho an ubeke and ketwe no so negative impact on the business because decisions be on my own take and business no say business no e take decisions be affect environment na nkofo be jai business in product eto regulators e be fine business no because omo activities harm environment no business no will go down. So one challenge is say over profession anymore. I was making sure say every time we developing with conforming to new standards about profession anymore. Any adi. So challenges need be no bebre no accountants need be amun developing amun ebi mu honum so ano credit any omafa ebi mu honum so no meticulous amun fight jumani amun ye jumani ye. And these are some of the few challenges that we have with our profession. It's a profession that okay. It's a profession that demands a lot from people. So we say about profession anymore. Emu ado the DNA the same mekano bebre, but and also so it demanded a lot from you as a professional.
Intina the awo kan na say we you be a wundi no kra. We you be a sebi wonsa how. We you be a madam fu bi asamo ko say nipa no verbal diarrhea wanon na oti ya cheso asam no wo kanu ne ho opre no opentem akoka na chese saa nyoma miensa we no emu bia ya problem na chese accountancy eduma no wontumi enye ne yi said ye esefata meboa
exactly
na so you
so constantly and also be affected business
also develop who minim say me bia besin kwa na yeka accounting na bebre na ye book na ya twen ye ledger na ye twro iwia na ya transfer gu ba bi sisi and dem say software bebre aba ye say ebisi tally ene emu software bebre aba no nti oki na no ama feedback a open we na nti say one dane enyoma eni ama ho se sisi ani enye book de no nko ene de excel nko ana emom no software de ho ni other means ho betumi de aye wadwuma wantumi andane enyoma eni sa na na chese ho ebe kire meboa
yes
na mamimbi sa asem wi madam fu ba ku bi otise mi bisa we ya minim se mi wi obebisa me pa sa adan na bisa aya o maka se finance ni accounting for no ebimu na eka ho say mutumi delay process one or the form we aba say approval aba na approval aba say release sika so o say me yesi nipa no so pentemu there be process we to say process obewie na ase process na kwaye tin na is there a reason bibisa etumi ba. And if there is na kwan ben ene ebefa so a yebetumi esisa akwansidie we ehun kwan
me da similar unse me kan meka bibi am brofo meka say internal controls controls ne boa ma business no economy yan fa ne te say we are driving o sorry an opa o kokumaste one check your pay one check your oil one check your can engine said the eye juma fa e den e besi wo kwan so akwanhia besi mi boa because one here untumi kodru bia na break na te but one check e na wo two car no nti wo kono wo break an enye den embo na nyame amfasa akwanhia akosi wo wakwem sana controls higher o businesses mu etie say ya for controls na to in place the boni betimi ato business no ya fa ne te say bia say me pese me ye payment processes ne say I was a department na or person ye payment no issue request na I was say the boss assign our pennies to say young cost spend this ascan. The first place is a ascan I cost spending our budget mu. Our budget mu approve. Yeah, approve and Kofuna provide these services. No evidence when I trust and Kofuna provide these services. No. Then now they are about accountant or accountant so be processing. And what's accountant boss approve. So processes now ye family na boama business no etumi tumpon because imagine say ade bechi ye say accountant no assign check akoyi business ni sika de adwane. What will happen? The business will not operate into the foreseeable future, but processes now the film eboama transparency eba spending nimu nipa ba ko pe entina and sign check enko yiska nkodi eboama obi e wo station nimu bia hu say oh ye discount kwa ko ye say eboama transparency eboama accountability so ye den eba so processes no places no. Yes, sometimes affecting because they don't know the essence of it. But in the long run, a bomb of businesses preventive fraud, any chrono, any nyama be business. Because over business a control breach. I was a obiye one year. And a community. All this for business more a control breach. I was the obiye bibi and I want check and a fraud. Okay. So I am a panel call for what say. And yes, a delay process no, but it helps transparency and accountability in the business. And preventive fraudulent activities any near marketing kitia and my businesses no and continue. Okay. So that is why as an accountant you need to adhere to processes. Because say one adhere to processes in the long term, that is what is going to happen to the business. Obi let me after invoice, not the abasa accountant tiami. Now accountant tia without any approval because businesses no obi at me accountant tianiska. Ebi so na invoice na odi ba no obi anya ho adwuma o. And so obeji kana yeden akodi. And we obeji sometimes madam for back or banking fraud last week when your issue because or clear 600,000 Ghana cedis and my client be a stana nipano wako we company no obi assign check and what time no actual dingusu no wako clear or bank nim okoye no nipano ke what's of client no internal control one of the internal clearing check ni say check client no busa ni say asimesi we nipa the check 600,000 aba say mintia I am pasa wona signing check no or see because oh they be a company need the check banty check now the probability say if company need high into that one day no one fair client no I confirm check no that one day no so no your company no chrono nipa no be 600,000 Ghana cedis no e de koye so
na so I she samri
and easy and I serious case or bank anyway that one control can lead into a lot of problems for the company and you know that one day accountant no and check it PV no that one day could be the day nipa ebebo company no chrono so every day no we make sure every payment that goes out of the company to make sure say gatekeepers has gone through all the necessary approval that it must go through so that they are in the long run business will continue to operate.
Matiasi ene na che say adwuma no time bia na wujina na so a wo tutu nyoma ye nya sa de nyoma tumi for wasifi say sika sam de aya na sika emu japa anti say we least mistake dia wan hwa na obi akofa asam kura ba be hyew say nya wo na why mistake na obi tumi kofa asam bi e de be hyew a ye beka say na ade na accountant ni ho na accountant ade na wan yisi ana say wan kasi ana say wansi we hunkwan.
Yes. Yes.
Enti samre ye rapia pa nisa em say ne enkomo edie emo edu pa very interesting conversation me gidi say tiefo nso etie bia fine na ye rapia na ye bi say tiefo nso ma omo nso de any suggestions or more ever bano. Yeah, last question ye baby sir. Any say afutu ben na wo Emma ubia or SHS currently pursue sa part we pursue ye accountancy ana its related programs ofo ne ba pursue yes or ne ba course sector we are on sheda nigidie wo mu se o Ghana de na se de adwuma sam ho aye se ni no ono nso afutu ben na wode be ma ono nti afutu one for the students and then afutu for parents are also 80 na ya wrap up anisa.
Okay, so I'll start with the students. Let's start here with students now or pursue accountancy currently or students. The next picture me say obema when you call books now we see any cause baby I make catcher na me try then na me catcher me students say professional like school now kono e adwuma sua o enye say me ma me go school na me ko say me call accountancy no say mention ya me ba out let me go obi company. Se me koye medicine no se mensuan ya me ba metime kunipa amba and as a company I said they work kunipa cause nipa artificial companies are artificial human beings amba se omo makolo omo tiase the artificial human beings it is a obi company a work kunipa amba nti juma na wo ye no anase school na wo no obema woni akọ yie na wo see accountancy profession yie because adododie bebre e wo ho. And accountancy profession more. Oh, yeah, an integral part of the business. Oh, yeah, business no not journey. Because see you want to be without calling the accountant. What would be the financial implication? I then I'm implication ben a go business in Sikasemso. In fact, so ben a different business. Be is Sika business in. Into a few times the Bema is there. See a profession ye. Nenya mentors or mobile guide as to decisions are be making or professional part in so. Luckily, me some of us my papa mo accountants, senior accountants. Omo to me guide here. Kwanya I was say emphasis so. I also say as you are going, you have to get mentors, people you look up to in the profession. Omo guide you, biara obey you. Ebi akwesi fa hanom, kwesi your course way. Kwesi you say at this time cause kwesi ye way now so be asitie like ube obey omo say ye no now be fa ade ne te say wa wo de oh yeah aye na wa ye so that is a photo am de be ma students no the photo am de be ma mami phone say bebre de bia omo ka say
any papa phone no we papa phone fu e benya issue
no papa phone. And he said, they be say, but they be every day I keep telling people say, there is job in this country if you pursue right courses. There is job in this country if you pursue right courses.
Into we are the right course now. Benya esojuma.
Ejuma e Ghana hanom because say we are advocating say the brain for entrepreneurship part no omo ambie bi omejuma. Omu bi omejuma why be hwe omu books ama omu accountant na o bana o business school na o ya accounting ono no be hwe omu esika sem so ayeden ama omu enti ema won fanhye utwimi say uwie accountancy school a ejuma bi eni ho ejuma be bre wo ho just that people don't learn the profession well and people don't align themselves with the profession well. Learning profession is say work a business school. Enema ye chew on fanye ejuma who pay ba why na befa ejuma interviews are you fail because you are not able to prove yourself worthy of a particular position want to prove say you foul and yes so eno na me ka kwesi say wusun ejuma ni ye wo ko school na wusun practices ni ya who pay ba there are a lot of opportunities me pay free school by I had two opportunities, and me started me practicing as a professional accountant. I've done a lot of engagements. I've done a lot of consulting job. Sometimes you background now you need people to help you out just because you positioned yourself well. Position say Charlie, when it comes to accounting, when it comes to tax, when it comes to financial advisory and everything, guy we was all kono.
So that's why build the reputation be among.
Exactly. So there were opportunities be accounting profession. Any accountant in Kwana ubet me ayo, ubet me a financial advisor, ubet me a software accounting software developer. Obi muso omo collaborating with IT for normal developing accounting software. So there are a lot of opportunities in the market. You just need to learn the thing well. When you come, do a proper assessment of the market and come up with solutions to help businesses. And that is how you create employment for yourself. Okay. So, and you're necessarily to be a free business school or be for Ujuma. Put me business, small businesses, say, didn't come on. Charlie me or machine accounting software be school. Make me their manage business. No, I'm a small. Oh, okay, quick. Brana, I know about me books. Okay. In that way, you are building your own reputation in the market. You are building your own consulting firm in the market. So, and yet, we shouldn't be employment fixated. We should always be entrepreneurship fixated. And how can you be entrepreneurship fixated? Just a waste your human year. What buy out? What steady market me will say winning a business is lucky. So I can provide those solutions for them. And once you provide those values to them, they are willing to pay you for that value. So that is my submission. I make my phone say there are a lot of the sea too big to occupy a lot of fishes. If you want to be brave about Obani free business school or Obinya aye. The at this time a photo of the man say Ombompaye onye sutie na onsia accountancy ejumani ye no opieba. There is an environment to accommodate his skills.
There's an environment to accommodate the skills. No, you better, Mr. Alexander Kwabena, Amwaku managing partner, Kobilex consultant, or your chartered accountant, chartered tax practitioner, assign your licensed investment advisor. Investment in the intimate home command. Me assure say bepe another time. Na yedi and home command. Yet that's it. Pa no womra with the man you can say be 30 minutes be producer James say them saka a few seconds na 1 hour and I think say very productive nkoma ye dinti ye beda se me producer any technical team na ye da wase say wonya emre we aben any edi nkoma enne ye be sra kwan adawase na ye be call for ye tie for ye be call ye short break ye ba a few requests and e be call so enti na yebese on some betwen kakra bi
hado sikani kokunie pow pow we are so far from when you na wa unko I didn't want to start the bet me cry me so